You guys asked me a lot of questions, so I'm doing a series on answering those exact questions. Somebody said, Suze, 100 estate agents is a lot. Now what we're referring to there is how do you find discounted deals, and your number one route to discounted deals is from estate agents. So 100 estate agents is a lot, they said. Is that individual stores, so different branches, or is it individual people within the same branch? I would say it's individual stores, so individual different office locations. And what you'll end up doing is you'll end up finding your favorite estate agents within each of the stores. And when I say favorite, what I mean is the most effective, the one that wants to do the deals the hardest, the one that's going to be willing to talk and learn and work with you, the one that's hungry for business, and you'll end up always phoning them. But I'm going to just be quite blunt here. If you think 100 estate agents to find one deal is a lot, and yeah, I would probably agree, it's a reasonable amount of phone calls, then are you really going to put the work in to become a property millionaire? Because this is not an overnight sensation, is it? To own millions of pounds worth of property, to have financial freedom, to, spend your life on a beach, to do whatever you want to do because property is funding that lifestyle, is not going to come to you easy in the early days. Like later on, right now, I'm on the stage where it is really easy. The properties are built, the houses are there, I do a lot of travel, I got tenant, I no longer have a team. That I used to employ 2 people very full time, plus outside people. I now employ only contractors and consultants, so I don't need to manage a team in house. I don't have an office anymore. I do tenant find, so we have specialists who find the tenants. We do tenant check-in, inventory clerks, specialists who do the check-in. I had tenants move in and out yesterday. I'm on the beach in Barcelona. So stage 2 is easy, but stage 1, honey, you got to do it. You've got to put the work in the early days. So yes, readjust, recalibrate. Which do you want more? Do you want to own millions of pounds worth of property and have financial freedom for the rest of your life and security, and maybe pass it on to your family and put the work in and make 100 phone calls to find a deal? Or do you want to stay in the status quo? And what might that status quo be? If it's good for you, I salute you. But I don't want to retire at 67. Do you know the average retirement pot is 62 grand? And at the moment, according to the Daily Telegraph, that will buy you a 3 grand a year annuity, coupled with the full amount of the government pension if you've paid it all in, which is just over 9,000. I think it's 9,339 or something like that. So do you want to retire on 12 grand a year? I certainly don't, which is why I was willing to put the work in. So if you're finding those phone calls difficult, particularly if you're an introvert, why don't you just have something to prod you, which is, I refuse to accept where I'm currently at, which is maybe a wage slave, a corporate slave, not enough money, not enough freedom, not enough holidays, my life not as I want it to be, and I'm willing to take the short-term pain for the long-term gain. So yes, the answer is 100 phone calls is 100 different estate agent offices. And if you want a deal a week, you'll be making those phone calls every week. If you want a deal a month, you'll be making 100 phone calls every month to 100 different estate agent offices. So make sure, obviously, in your location area, you've got enough estate agent offices. If you don't, spread out your area. Right, I totally wish you good luck. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, because then you'll get all the latest videos coming in that will really help you in property. If this is useful to you, give it a good like, put a comment in, you're very welcome. I usually answer most of my comments. And if this is useful to one of your friends, then do whiz it along to them. And the other thing to think about is we have an absolutely superb website for you guys, chock full of education, lots of detail. It's thegoodpropertycompany.co.uk. So go and have a good mosey, rosy rummage, you know what I mean, on that as well. See you soon and good luck. All right, sourcing discounted deals is how you make serious money in property, but how do you start? Free checklist. Click, link, download now.